It was supposed to be an ordinary Saturday at the crowded Manila Central Mall. Families shopped, kids ran around, and vendors shouted their promos for the weekend sale. At the small open mic stage near the food court, performers came and went, some good, some nervous, some just there for fun. No one expected anything extraordinary. Then a quiet teenage boy named Arvin Santos stepped forward. Wearing a simple white polo and worn-out sneakers, he looked like any other student passing by. Even the host didn't react much as she handed him the microphone. But the moment the soft intro of "Can't Help Falling in Love" played, something changed. Arvin closed his eyes, took a breath, and began to sing. The first note shocked everyone within earshot, deep, velvety, and hauntingly familiar. People stopped mid-stride. A barista froze with a cup still under the machine. Children tugged their parents closer. Within seconds, the bustling mall fell into an eerie silence, as if time paused just to listen. His voice wasn't just similar, it carried the soul, warmth, and magic of Elvis Presley himself. The audience stood there wide-eyed, phones rising in the air one by one. By the final note, the mall exploded in applause. And Arvin's life quietly changed forever. By the next morning, Arvin had no idea what was happening online. He woke up like any ordinary school day, sleepy, messy hair, checking his phone with half-open eyes. But instead of a few messages from classmates, he saw hundreds of notifications flooding his screen. Someone had uploaded his mall performance. Overnight, it had exploded to 2 million views. Comments poured in from around the world. "This kid sounds more Elvis than Elvis. Chills. I closed my eyes and felt the king again. Respect from Memphis, USA." Arvin stared in disbelief. His parents, confused at first, eventually gathered around his phone as the view counter climbed faster than they could refresh. Local news outlets aired the clip. Radio DJs praised his tone. A popular American Elvis fan group labeled him the Filipino miracle voice. Outside his house, children peeked through the gate hoping to catch a glimpse of him. At school, students whispered excitedly as he walked past, pointing at their phones. Despite the sudden fame, Arvin remained humble. When asked by a reporter how he felt, he simply said, "I just sang a song I love. I didn't expect anything. But the world had already decided. They wanted more of Arvin." A week after his viral sensation, Arvin received an unexpected call from a major national talent show. They wanted him, not for auditions, but for a special televised feature segment. For the first time in his life, Arvin stepped onto a massive stage surrounded by bright spotlights, towering LED screens, and an audience far bigger than the mall crowd he mesmerized. Backstage, he could hear the buzz. Is he the Elvis kid? Does he really sound that real? Some judges, arms crossed, looked doubtful. They had seen many viral singers fade under real pressure. When Arvin walked out, the lights hit him hard. His hands trembled around the microphone. Then the opening chords of "Suspicious Minds" filled the studio. Suddenly, everything changed. Arvin's nerves vanished. His voice came out powerful, warm, and electrifying, pure Elvis energy. The audience leaned forward, eyes wide. One judge whispered, "This is impossible." Another covered her mouth, visibly emotional. During the chorus, the crowd erupted. People stood, clapping in rhythm, cheering louder with every high note. Arvin owned the stage like a seasoned performer. When he finished, the room exploded into a full standing ovation. Judges, audience, crew members, everyone on their feet. This moment proved it. Arvin wasn't just a viral clip, he was a rising legend. After his breathtaking performance on national TV, Arvin's life transformed almost overnight. Offers began pouring in from every direction: local talk shows, online platforms, even international radio stations. His parents' small living room became a constant buzz of ringing phones and glowing notifications. But nothing shocked them more than an email from Graceland, the heart of Elvis Presley's legacy. They invited Arvin to perform during Elvis Week, a global celebration attended by fans from around the world. His mother cried as she read the message aloud, while Arvin sat speechless, unable to believe that the home of his idol knew his name. Meanwhile, in Manila, producers requested studio sessions. Arvin recorded a soulful cover of "Love Me Tender" in a tiny booth with padded walls. When the song was uploaded, it hit 10 million views in 3 days. Reaction channels praised him, music critics analyzed his tone, and fans declared him the voice that brought Elvis back. International talent scouts reached out. A Nashville producer even offered to help him create original music inspired by vintage rock and roll. Despite all the attention, Arvin stayed humble, often saying, "I'm just grateful people feel something when I sing." From a shy mall performer to a global phenomenon, Arvin proved that true talent never stays hidden.